Hey guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. And today I am here to play a bit more with the Free as a Bird stamp set and Bird Ballad paper. Now I am also going to play with the Scalloped note cards and envelopes, and these come with 4 or 5 colors in the set. So you've got like a terracotta, a blue, you have olive, and you also have a what they describe as a light pink. Now that is showing a lot lighter on screen than what it is in real life. Hey Pamela, hey Mimi. So yeah, what I am doing today is making a card with this. Hey Jenny, hey Margie, I'm glad you've been waiting. Hey Karen, thank you for joining. So this is a card that I made last weekend in my class. So this is the old olive version. Thanks Juanita, I appreciate that. And this is the light pink version, so they're slightly different. I put a strip of paper on this one, which I don't know, I haven't decided if I liked it. Hey Deb, thanks Karen. And this just has the normal card on the inside, so I'm not quite sure. Hey Miss Alana, I hope you got my message. Alana, your order's sitting here. Hey Linda, awesome, everyone's joining, how wonderful. So I am going to bring up my second screen and mute everything that's happening here. I've had a bit of a busy morning and a friend impromptu dropped over for a quick coffee that of course is never ever quick. Never a quick coffee. Hey Ray. So yeah, I'm glad I scheduled this for this time because she had to do things, I had to do things, so we are all good. My second screen is taking forever to come up. Great. So I'm going to flick you guys around. No, I didn't mute myself. There we go, I'm muted now. I'll flick you guys around and we'll just get started making the card. It's quite quick and simple, just to show you how you can very easily use some scraps of your paper and the really easy and simple scallop note cards and envelopes. Hey Wedgie, you did just get home in time. How awesome is that? That makes me happy. It was so nice to get your card in the mail, may I say. Oh, this isn't working. Oh, maybe it is. Let me get everything, doing things out of order and nothing's working. There we go. And now let's flick this and we should pretty much... Look at that. That's pretty much picture perfect. Okay, so I'll leave you looking at that while I go and turn off my light and get rid of the shadows. So I will be sending out a couple of these cards in the mail. So leave a comment and say hi, so I'm not crafting by myself because my girlfriend didn't want to stick around and play. So this card is actually really simple. Piece of paper, die cut word strip using the stitched rectangle dies, and 2 colors of ink. And the note cards and envelopes, which is really easy. Hey Michelle. So nice and simple, and as you know, I do love, I've been on a Free as a Bird kick at the moment. So what I did, I have pre-cut the stitched rectangle die with my die cutting machine, and I have made a jig. So I am going to bring in my Stamparatus, pop these off to the side. Now, obviously, I haven't got my original jig set up. I don't need the deluxe mat because we're not using photopolymer stamps. But I am going to put it this way. Pop that magnet down and grab our stamp. Now, this isn't going to be perfect like the last one I did. Oh no, Laurie. Now, who was in here? Cheryl was telling everyone how to fix comments last time. Sorry if my head is getting in here. What I want to do is just, it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be okay. So mount that to the lid of my Stamparatus, and we are going to use Memento ink, so that fits in perfectly there. Oh, I'm so sorry, Laurie. She was saying something about a home button and the orientation if you're watching on a device. I'm sure if you Google it, you can fix it. I'm sure it is a simple fix. I want to stamp that again because, as you know, the first stamping on a clean stamp isn't always necessarily the best. That's better. That's nice and black. So pop that one out. Pop the second one in. And as I said, it's not straight and it's not perfect, but that's okay. Oh, thank you, Karen, so much for helping Laurie. Yeah, I've had issues using my iPad as my second screen for a while. Thanks for joining, Mr. Bobby. I use my iPad for my second screen because I was forever having to touch my screen to get comments to come up, which was quite annoying for me when I'm trying to craft at the same time. That can go down there. Okay, so I'm finished with my black ink. Now my black ink, I just chose black. I could have also chosen some brown because, or like some soft suede, because it does go really well with our paper. Now, where is my scrap piece of paper? I've been hanging on to this piece for a while. We're going to use some Daffodil Delight. Have you tried the swiping, Laurie? And we're going to take out these two flowers. And I do always make sure I shut my my cases, because you never know, it may go flying on my floor and I may have stamps everywhere. So I'm just very quickly going to stamp these flowers. Now I can always go in and add more in a second, but I sort of just want like two diagonal clusters, if that makes sense. And I like the fact that I am going over the words, and I've done them both a little differently, but I am happy with both. So that is how simply the stamping for this card, and I should have the card over here for you guys to have a look at. So that's how simply that card is stamped. We'll close this up. Okay. Oh dear word. Crashing and banging. What's new around here? So I'm going to flip these over, pop on some dimensionals, and Now, if you own the Hugs from Shelley paper pumpkin kit, and I'll show you this while I'm doing this boring bit, on the backs of the envelopes we took the branch from that kit and just stamped the back flap of our envelopes, because that stamp set in that kit coordinated so well. So yeah, that was a really good thing to use. Now, as simple as this is, I'm going to show you, because I'm ready to assemble, and this is really, really simple. Hey Shelley, hey Lynette, how did you restart live? I did not restart my live. Or are you talking about, oh, you guys are talking about comments. Hey Rose, thanks for joining. Hey Philomena. So I'm just going to score these really, really simple note cards. And I did measure, because the note cards don't go all the way to the edge. I just measured the card and made the strips of paper appropriate from there, and managed to get birds roughly in the middle of all the panels that we use. So on the back of this bird ballad paper we have the, I want to call them chicken feet, but I know they're not. They're like, they remind me of bird feet, which is why I think I don't like the strip down there. I think the strip of it would work well on the green. Maybe, I don't know. I'm still not 100% convinced. And that's how I shall stay. So just adhering these. So if you're ever stuck for a quick card, grab a pretty note card, a piece of paper, and slap on a sentiment, because that's all this card is. And the girls in my class loved it. They went, this is so pretty and simple. I said, we don't need to make card making complicated. I made it a bit special by die cutting it, but I didn't have to make it too complicated at all. No, I should have put that one on that one. Hey Vicky, thanks for joining. Speeding through the card making process today, which is good because my to-do list is rather long and I need to book accommodation for on stage. I prefer our multi-purpose glue on most things, but you can't use our multi-purpose glue on vellum because you buckle the vellum. And there are a couple of, look, our glues have their applications, but I prefer to have the wiggle room of the wet glue because I never ever put anything down straight. Hello Miss Donna, thank you. Oh, I didn't know Kayla was on, Jamie. I've been in my own bubble of work this morning. I'm waiting for a phone call to pick up my son's computer because we're updating a very old hard drive. So then he's... I didn't catch that. And I wasn't talking to Siri. She's always listening, you know. I am making some very simple note cards, Jamie. Very, very simple. Oh, Margie, that is so exciting. So which event are you going to? Where are you going, Margie? Hopefully you might have, oh, not upside down, Miss Jane. Pop it on the right way. Now, if we wanted to get super duper fancy smancy, we could take our wing Castella and make these birdies sparkly. Oh, Sydney, you will have to find me, Margie. I will be taking my wheelchair So you can find me and say hi. So I will be the one in my purple wheelchair. So just because I'll be doing, it'll be a fair bit of walking around to and from. I just like the security of having that. Oh, that's so exciting. I get to meet you, Margie. Okay. Great. So I have just now, I will close this up and I will see if I can pick up this Winker Stella in the light. The purple people eater, that is exactly right. And we can all sing the purple people eater song. I don't know if that means anything, so I'm hoping you got some of that. Oh, how exciting, Margie. Okay, guess what? I need to put my details on the back of these 2 cards, and 2 of you will be getting these. No, I know, it's really hard to pick up Winker Stella. It's such a subtle, shimmery shine. It's very hard. But as you can see, I did a lot of work with these cards. They're terribly hard to make. And I'm even going to go all out while I've got stamps and ink here. And ink up the flaps. Yes, I just said that, with the Memento ink. So I'm just going to use the flowers, jazz up these 2 envelopes, and I've got another naked envelope here, so I will do all of these. Do one big one on all of them. Done. And then I will do 2 little ones on either side. That's exactly right, Donna. Winker Stella is so impressive in the sunlight. And because I'm using my phone to record, I haven't got anything to shine on it to show you. So very easily just jazzed up the flaps of the envelopes and got ink all over my hands, and because it's black ink, I'm going to grab my hand sanitizer to fix that. Hello, Mr. Linda, thank you for joining. I know I do need a little torch on my desk. Hang on. I may have a big torch. Hold on. I know I have, and we actually had a blackout yesterday. And I know exactly, look, I found a torch. In the white cupboards behind me is a plethora of things. Oh, we have light. So, let's see if we can do this. Thank you so much for sharing, Deb. Hello. Now, let's see if that is shining. I'm waiting to see it on my second screen. Yes, you can see it. Oh, that's that one. I think about 3 hours, 4 hours. I think it was like 4 hours. But there you go. You can see the shimmer and shine. Yay! So this is a really simple one. The scallop note cards and envelopes are a fantastic buy in the catalogue, and they're nice and sweet and simple, and add a bit of paper, add a sentiment. As I said, I did use the stitched shaped framelits to cut the sentiment out. So this is everything that I used. So the Wing Castella, the stamp set, that's it. Nice and simple. I'm so glad you enjoy it. I appreciate that you guys all come in and watch me. I may or may not do a live tomorrow. I still have some things that I'd like to share with you. I may even do a bit of a longer one and show the colouring of the Lots of Happy kit, because I did some special colouring, not special colouring, it comes with watercolour pencils, but I ended up using my blends, which was just a little easier for me to use on it. So yeah, that is everything I've used for these pretty note cards. Thank you so much for joining, and I will see you in a few days. Thanks, guys. Bye.